What's up, you guys? This is me again, and my second tutorial, tuning. Now, I took my brother's, well, one of my brother's tuners. I actually gave this to him, but you know what? Now I want it back. Alright, well, because my amp is shit, because I dropped it actually a little while ago, because I heard that it would actually do good distortion. It does. Now it just doesn't work. I have to get a new one. So I brought out the acoustic. Now, Eddie, I already put up the other video. Right now, this is how, like, the G, the D, and the E minor should sound from an acoustic. Like that. Like that. Now, it doesn't matter how many strings, as long as you have them hit, it would be a D. And, of course, the E minor. That's how, like, the sound should go out. Now, I already told you about standard tuning. Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. Alright. Well, on a tuner, it moves. Now obviously, I may be out of tune, I may be in tune, it may be tuning my own voice. It picks up all the sound around the room, or whatever's closest to it. So it's probably picking up my voice right now. There's a plugin on the top to plug in an amp, Chord. So you get a distinct, easy, perfect tune. So there's no interference with it. But that's how you basically kind of, if you go like yell it should be, it has to pick up the sound that's closest to it. So if I probably put it like there, right there, right there, see how it's moving? It doesn't pick up everything, but it picks up mostly everything. Anything that's closest to it. What you want to get is, this is E. The one closest to you is always low E. Even if you're righty, if you're lefty, if you have no hands, the closest one to you, to your face, is low E. The furthest is high E. That's that. That has to be E. Then it goes to A. Then it goes to D. Then it goes to G. Then it goes to B. And then it goes to E. High E. Remember that distinction. Don't tune this too much. And this is your worst enemy, the high E. Always be afraid of your high E string, because when you're tuning that shit, you best be afraid, alright? Because you know how many times it snaps back at my pinkies? Like, alright, 1 second. Trust me, it hurts like a bitch. But there you go. There's your... Sorry, my camera's been acting really weird lately. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. There's your basic. Nothing much to it. That is your tuning. Also, if you have your E tuned exactly E, there's a way that you can ear tune it. Now this one's tricky, and I'm not really master at it. But you want to take the 5th fret of the low E and play it. Then play the A. Then play them both together and keep on like, go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep going fast. If you hear that harmony inside of it, that means that it's like in sync with it. It comes right after, meaning that it goes E to A. Now that you know that's an A, you take that 5th fret and leave the D open. You do the same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. See that harmony in it? Now you know that's a D. So these three strings are now in tune. They're in tune. They may sound like shit. They're tuned. Then you want to take the 5th fret of the D, because you know it's a D. Hear that harmony when you hit the G. Now you know that's a G. This is when it gets tricky for the B. You want to take the 4th. See, listen how it sounds with the 5th. See that awkward, because it's going from dark kind of, that standard, but going into now you need to go higher. You know what I mean? So you have to take the 4th fret of the G. Then play the B. Hear that harmony? That pitch is the same pitch. You're in tune with that. Now the last one, and it's a pain in the ass to tune. If it's right, you're fine. But the only problem is twisting those knobs. That knob is your worst knob. It's your high E. Alright, you best be afraid of it, like I said before. You take the 5th fret, just like before, which would be the 2nd dot. Don't go 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to the, you know what I mean? Oh my god, I hate my fucking laptop. 1 second. Alright. You don't, count it all the way up. You use the dots as pointers. 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 15, 17. Use those dots as pointers. You're going to take that 5th fret from the B. See that harmony? See that pitch to it? That's in tune. That means that your whole guitar is in tune. It is in check. Nothing is wrong with these strings. Hear that? It's crisp and it's right on the money with it. That means that you can play songs that are in standard tuning. Acoustic guitar, however, is mainly for chords, for backup chords. So that's why when you're learning chords, you best learn them on an acoustic, because the neck is wider, and you need to stretch your hands out more. See, I already have huge-ass hands, so I don't really need to stretch that much. But to play an acoustic guitar to learn chords is, and hands down, the most recommended thing to do. If you have an don't go out and buy an acoustic, but it's recommended. G, D, E. I did this for hours when I was trying to learn. G, D, E. G, D, E. Song Love by the Beatles. That's it. Every Girl Has Its Thorn. It's just G, then I don't even know what this one is. It's just G again. A lighter G, actually. I think that's what they call it. And then G again. It's not that hard to play songs that you actually like or think are cool. Only thing that you have a problem with, that I have a problem with personally, is learning the heavy metal stuff that I like. Eddie, you're made in the shade with this. You can play anything you want, basically, with an electric and with an acoustic. However, when you're learning with an acoustic, learn chords. If you're learning with an electric, learn tabs. That's just my personal experience. That's what I did. I got the acoustic first from my grandpa, and then I got the electric for Christmas. Adam actually has my old electric, and this is my new one. All I'm saying is, Eddie, just practice on those chords, learn the tuning, learn the picking, learn all that stuff. Tell me what song you want to know. If the song that you don't want to know I didn't play for you, send it to me. I'll look at the tabs. I'll learn it myself, and then I'll teach it to you. Alright? And Adam, if you want to learn too, tell me, because I know that you have an electric, so I can teach you electric techniques. Alright? And I'll fix my camera on my laptop.